So welcome back. If for those that don't know, I have to go in to do my surgery. I have to go in a day early because the weather's picking up, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get in on Friday, so I'm going to leave today. But before I go, we've got some stuff that we need to take care of, and while I'm in town, that way I can upload this video. I also want to say that our internet here has been, not our internet, we don't have internet, we have phone signal, but it's been pretty much non-existent for the last week or so, so I haven't been able to answer a bunch of comments. So when I get into town, I'll finish answering the comments. So I didn't forget about you, but I just haven't been able to use my phone at all because we've had no service. So let's get started on the video. So we also wanted to point out that we got Rocky on the outside here. All the little ladies are hanging out trying to say hello to Rocky, but we also have Gunner over here. We've got him off the leash now, but him and Rocky have been doing really good together. He hasn't been trying to chase Rocky, and they've been walking back and forth in front of each other with no issues, so we're feeling pretty comfortable that Gunner's consider him part of the family now. So the first thing that my wife wanted to do is put a little roost from here to here. So this is where Rocky likes to hang out on the chair, but we really want to get rid of the chair altogether, so we're just going to put a 2x4 going from here to here and call it good. Alright, so we got our piece cut. We're going to just drill this in. You want to hold that side?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you scoot it forward just a little bit?
This way?
To the end there? There you go. Hello, lady.
Those white wings loves you.
Let's let it down just a little.
Okay. You want to get a level or no?
What is it, white wings? There we go. So that should provide Rocky a nice place to perch, because this is his favorite spot. Part two is since we've separated Rocky so he doesn't hump the ladies all day long because he's hump crazy, we're going to extend our gravity-fed water system, and we're going to take it all the way to the corner, put an elbow on it, and then take it out so Rocky can have a cup in here and the girls can have some cups outside. So we'll get that started here in just a minute. All right, here we go. So all we really did was put a coupler there at the end where one of the cinnamons is pecking at, and then we elbowed it, took it through the chicken wire, and now we're just going to put the clamps on it to hold it in place.
Oh, they're all sleeping in the... You guys, you're gonna poop in that watering thing. Oh, jeez. See, that's why we always have to watch them on this side.
There. There we go. Alright, so that's the finished product. We got it already turned on. There's already water in it. We've got no leaks throughout the system, so we should be good to go. Let's check on the chickens now.
They're having a siesta.
They're all in a rocky spot, and Sweetie Pie done laid down. She's like, I'm gonna take a nap. Alright, the other thing we started is we got the nesting boxes put in. I mean, we've already had it in, but we opened it up because hopefully the sunlight is going down rapidly, so we're losing a lot of sunlight every day.
They might not even lay by the time they're ready.
So they're supposed to start laying next month. So here you go. Let's come on in. So there's their little nesting boxes. We'll see how the curtains work out, but thank you, Grandma Jo. She made these nice curtains for us. There we go. So we just took little, well, I don't know what we call them, dishwashing little plastic bins, cut them down so they'd fit, and then cut an opening out in them, and then we got some of these little wooden eggs, I guess, and that's supposed to like convince them that this is where you're supposed to put your eggs. So we probably needed one or two, but my wife always likes to go overboard. And what kind of straw is this?
I don't know. I got it from Amazon. It just...
What's it called? As a feather floats in front of your face.
It's just for laying hens.
And it's supposed to keep them from being able to scratch it out and throw it back into the coop.
Yeah, it's actually attached onto the bottom, which is really nice.
So there you go. We'll see how it works. We'll give you an update. Anyway, so that's the nesting boxes. We got the waters in. We're only going to be able to use our rain catchment water probably through mid-October, maybe end of October, and then the temperature is going to be below 32 every day, and so we're going to have to figure something else out.
If anybody has any recommendations for a heated waterer that has done good for you and hasn't broken, I heard they go out pretty fast. So please let us know below, because we would love to know what you do for 15-degree weather to keep the water going.
Yeah, so we don't have to fight the 40. We don't have to fight the like negative 20, negative 30 degree weather. We're only in the 32 down to like the single digits. So it doesn't get like crazy cold like everybody thinks, but because we're on the coast, our temperatures stay a little higher. And the other thing I was thinking about looking into was maybe putting a heating system in the tank itself, but because we have the 1/2-inch pipe, I don't know how to keep the 1/2-inch pipe from freezing.
I got an idea.
Hold on, we're brainstorming right now.
Yeah, you know what you can do? You know those fish tanks, that waterer that they float in there?
Yeah.
And you just would have to bring a thing down, but I wonder if we could get a big enough a big enough heater just to put it right in there and keep that heated.
Well, you can do that, and you can also, back to me, you can also buy an agitator where it just kind of shakes and it keeps the water from freezing. But the biggest concern would be the pipe. So maybe we could buy a little insulation for the pipe.
Yeah, we
or
did.
I know they make like little wires, like a heating core, but I don't know how hot it gets, and I don't know if it would melt the PVC.
That stuff that we put around our pipes underneath my mom and dad's house,
a little insulation.
Insulate everything.
We'll see. We'll keep brainstorming, but if you guys got ideas, let us know, because this is our first winter with the chickens. We think the coop's sound, the coop's insulated. We are going to put vents in the coop because we've already discovered, even though we have the roofs vented, it still builds up a lot of ammonia inside the coop. So we've pretty much just been opening the doors up and letting it ventilate and airing out during the day, and then at night we just close it up. So, but then they poop all night long, and by the time we open it up, we're like, woo! So,
well, especially if we have been stuck in town for 3 days, and 3 days built up a poop in a little coop. That rhymed.
Poop in a little coop?
Was way too much. So the smell, I opened it up, I was like, whoa.
So there you have it. So anyways, I was gonna try to get the vents put in today, but the winds are already picking up, so I think we're gonna have to cut this video short, and I'm gonna have to get ready to go to town because I got my toe surgery, and if I miss it, then I just have to reschedule, and who knows how long that'll take. So we'll see. Wish us luck. Well, it seems like they like the new their new waterer. I mean, they used the old one on the other side, but then when we boarded it up to put Rocky in there, we switched them over to a
bucket.
A bucket, yeah. But so they know what it's all about. So they just were like, "Hey, cool, we got our little watering stations back." And then we threw a big old bale of peat moss in there, and they've been tearing at that all day yesterday and working on it today. So keeps them happy. I should also say this is just temporary while we were working. We're gonna put that back down on the ground. Hey guys, the toe surgery went well. I stayed in town for a few days, and my wife stayed out here looking after the chickens. I stayed and recovered. They had a big old wrap on my thing. I couldn't get my toe in a boot, so I decided to wait through the weekend and then come back out. And so I think I spent like 4 days in town with the in-laws. It's always a pleasure spending time with them. So anyways, then our neighbors brought my wife into town. She took her dad to Fairbanks for a hunting trip with her brother, and me and Gunnar just came back out to the island. So that's the status as it is right now. So we'll get over here and see how much stuff I feel like doing with my toes. A little sore still, but it's definitely, I can definitely do. Gunnar just got in the water. I can definitely do stuff now, so we'll see what we can get done the week that my wife's gone. So that brings us up to date. So let's start getting to work now. So our deck's the flattest place I could build anything, so I'm building it here. I cut 2 little slats in the bottom here, and we reinforce those. I'm gonna put another one to double up on it, and that way I can just drive the tractor over here, fit the forks underneath it, pick it up, and we'll take it to where we're gonna put it. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I got to go into town tomorrow to go pick up my wife and run some errands, and then we'll be back out here, but I don't have enough time to get all this done and clean up and get everything ready for tomorrow's boat ride. So we're going to just call it quits. We'll pick up next week and finish this up and see what else we got on the agenda. All right, thanks for watching.